Do you want to really be in a country that's fucking controlled by Elon Musk? And this cruelty? This is the thing. Like, I am so sick of the cruelty, the selfishness, the excuses, the arrogance. You know, today I watched a veteran chain himself to a pole and in protest of what's going on in the government, in the so-called government. It's not a government. It's a fucking administration. But here's the guy. Wait, hold on. It's a little loud, isn't it? Over that already. And for those who are listening,
King
audio.
Trump
And
President Musk are killing veterans.
Yes, they
and
are.
Veterans are not going to stand for this anymore. We are marshaling all over the country on the 14th of this month at noon. I don't know where that dog is. So hanging out over there. We're marshaling on the 14th at noon and marching all over the country to say one simple thing. Veterans will not stand for this any longer. We believe that an unelected leader is killing our fellow veterans.
Yeah.
All over our country, people are standing up, making noise in the streets, and stating, we cannot go on as usual. I know that you wake up in the morning, many of you, my fellow Americans, and particularly my fellow veterans, and you say, something is terribly wrong up at the level of our so-called commander-in-chief. We cannot take illegal orders, and we are sworn to defend our country against domestic enemies. Domestic enemies are breaking our government.
Hey, sir, can I ask you a question real quick? Are you locked into that thing, or is it just you just holding on to it?
Oh, you can't get me in. No, I'm locked in. Sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you just? Do you mind if I ask what you're using to lock it in?
I'm using hardware clamps purchased at the hardware store, and got about a 3/8 inch bolt in
Can you
here.
personally get can you get yourself out if you need to, or no?
I hope so, man. I'm not sure the doggone clip stuff.
So you just said some just stuff you got from the hardware store?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thanks for what you guys do.
Appreciate
hey,
it.
and if any of you folks over there are veterans, we are here standing up for you. The Veterans Administration is being trashed by, by President Musk and King Trump, and we're opposed to that. Thanks a lot here for being here, man.
Wow.
You guys keep us safe.
Have a good day, Philly.
We're not going to stand for what Trump and Musk are doing to the Veterans Administration. If you see this video, if you can hear my voice, if you know anyone who is a veteran, put it out on social media that veterans are starting to stand up. This lockdown will go on until, I don't know, until they break me loose.
Until we win.
They are closing down the leases on veterans' hospitals.
Yep. For what?
They are slashing support for veterans
Pigs.
at the VA by 50%.
Scum.
They have already laid off close to 100,000, according to reports, staff all over the country.
Because people are shit.
You cannot take care
Right?
of people
They're just
who are
fucking
in
expendable.
serious medical difficulty, psychological difficulty,
Take care of
by
them.
putting
They
them
should just
out
die.
on the street. That is where we're going, and it is intolerable.
And he's right, but you know what? We're all veterans now. We're all on the chopping block, and it's unacceptable. And I do hope that everyone understands that. If you're not a veteran, if you're not a government worker, if you're not someone, you think you're above this, you're not. They're coming for the post office. They're coming for the Department of Education. Like, everything sucks. The whole government sucks, right? Everything that the founders fought a revolution to create and entrust to us, that our forebearers put together, everything that was compiled to promote the general welfare, that people fought for, bled for, died for, everything that actually makes this country great, makes it a functioning society that services the people. That's the point of government. Not to make the rich richer. They have it all confused. Just like just like it was for 2,000 years. The whole point was, well, we work out in the fields, and we live and die under the graces of our betters. So we will get our rewards in heaven. Our natural lords rule us, and if we were meant to be rich, if we were meant to have benefits, we would have been born in with a trust fund, like Traitor Trump. Born in a castle, born on third base, thinking we hit a triple, like man-child Musk. And that's where they're taking us, which is so offensive to me. And I hope everybody else. And you know what makes me sick, too? That it had to come to this for people to wake up. A lot of people. They had to be the ones on the chopping block. That's my curse, I suppose, and a gift, if you want to look at it like that, because I've never just thought that of myself. I don't want to sound like I'm so great or anything, but I've always been outraged about the injustices to others. If it just seeing, oh, well, I'm not a government worker. What does it matter? That's not me. Because I get it, because we're in this together. I don't know why people don't see that. It seems so obvious to me that if they can do this to veterans, if they could do this to teachers, to veterans, to workers who service, who are the wheels in the machine of government that make the grand experiment in liberal democracy function for the people. They could do this to everybody, but they're dismantling the bureaucracy, chainsaw of bureaucracy. Fuck you. I got another purpose for that chainsaw. The French had a remedy too. A similar remedy, right? The French had a remedy once for the likes of Elon Musk. A good use for that chainsaw. What's it called? La Raison Nationale? I know my French sucks, but yeah. Exactly. I don't know. I guess that's part of being a liberal. Redfoot says on the chat, me too, Tara. I've always pointed out unfairness, even as a little kid. And I mean, that's probably why we're liberals. We see life as through other people's eyes. We're not just selfish pricks. I don't know. I'm not that, I'm never ever selfish. I guess I am. We're just human. But I've never been somebody who's just been like, well, it ain't me, fuck it. I've always been like, wow, that sucks. Like, we got to do something about that. And understood that it's not right to let people be hungry and homeless and, left behind, for fuck's sake. How hard is that? Is this what it had to come to for the Trumpanzees, for half the country or 1/3 of the country to see the light? That, the center of the universe is a very crowded place filled with Republicans? But we are actually in this together? And that's the point of government, isn't it? We built a justice system. You know, no one's above the law, supposedly. Well, we can't have that for the dear leader and his unelected South African sociopath handler and all the other criminals that run this rogue government right now. And everything that they're trying to dismantle. All they've done for years is go after the pillars of democracy, and I've been saying it. And unfortunately, I'm just a little freaking podcaster that says, please become a patron into the fucking wind every day. To what avail?